So I'd like to think that I'm comfortable throwing both backhand and forehand. Well, today I'm going to find out which one I'm more comfortable throwing. So today I'm going to do a forehand versus backhand challenge. I'm going to do basically one version of myself where I throw only forehand off the tee, and then another version where I throw only backhand. Now this is just for the tee shots. Once the tee shots have been thrown, I'm able to do forehand or backhand approaches all the way to the putt. But really just trying to see how I get off the tee. Now what I've learned about my game is if there's a shot that I think is a forehand shot, I'm obviously going to throw a forehand, and same for the backhand. So I don't have a lot of versatility when it comes to having like flip up forehand shots or big turnover backhand shots. So that's what I really want to test today, see which one is more comfortable. But I also wanted to let you know about a new sponsor that I have for the 2024 season, and that is Flight Towel. Now, for those of you that have been involved in disc golf for a while, you're probably familiar with this company. But if you're new to disc golf or if you've never heard of them, Flight Towel is a great company that makes incredible towels. This is a typical microfiber towel, but it's a little bit more than that. So you'll notice that each towel comes with a fob. And what this fob is it's a recycled piece of a disc. And as you order your towel, you can choose which mold you would like to have. So for instance, this is an old Champion Boss. And what this towel does is that not only does it help dry off your disc, but it's also a great warm-up tool. And you'll notice that on the end here that it's folded over, and that's to help add some resistance. So if you'd like to check one of these out, make sure to hit the link down in the description below. Make sure to use my code and you'll get 10% off. But Flight Towel, great company, great product. Make sure to check them out. All right, so we're on to hole one here, 234 feet. I've been liking the berg for this shot on a forehand, so this is what I typically would throw on this hole, so that's what I'm going to throw first here. And that should be pretty decent. A little bit to the right, but it still should be in play. All right, I'm going to try the Kang on a backhand line, try to coast one, see if it'll kind of drift over to the right. Oh, just like that. That is perfect. Oh yeah, maybe gone a little bit deep there. First putts of the day. My berg got a little bit over to the right. I've got about circle's edge here to start things off. Oh, just left. Not a bad bid though. All right, so tapped in the berg for a par. Forehand at a par. I've got about 20 to 25 feet here for the backhand. Definitely went a little bit deep. All right, starting off strong for the backhand, which is odd because I normally throw the forehand on this shot. All right, so the backhand is up one here. Going hole two, which is a backhand hyzer play, 243 feet. Play my normal backhand hyzer with the tomb. That should be really good. Yeah, I kind of hit a late stump, but it still should be fine. All right, for the forehand, I really like the way the berg kind of holds that turn. This is not a shot I'm very comfortable with, but I'm going to try to get this one to kind of hold and pan out over there to the left. That could be decent if it holds. Oh, it is under the basket. Surprising myself here. All right, as you can tell, the tomb got up here about 15, 20 feet. The berg's right there behind it for a tap in. All right, birdie on both of those. All right, sorry y'all, it's a horrible camera angle, but on to hole three, 217 feet. Gonna go backhand hyzer here. I definitely feel like that's the play on this hole, but then of course I'm gonna throw kind of a turnover forehand rather. Yes. Oh, kind of dug into a root there. All right, I'm gonna try the same kind of thing that I tried on the last hole and go berg and just try to turn it over and let it pan out, push over to the basket. Oh, bummer. All right, so this is where the forehand landed. I'm actually gonna try the forehand again and just try to kind of curve something in there, hopefully just get a putt. Oh. That was a terrible shot, but a great kick. Should have a putt. Right, so the backhand, I hit this tree just kind of in the stump of it. I'm actually going to try to go through the tree and try to hyzer one in. It sets up a little bit better for my putt. That's not enough hyzer. Take a par on that one. Now I have this left after my forehand shot. That's a big putt. Good save there. Just for the sake of not doing too many just gimme tap ins here. Try to keep it honest. There we go. All right, so 2 pars on that one. Not too bad. All right, so we're on to hole 4, which is 185 feet. Basket is straight, but you gotta either take the left gap or the right one. I'd choose to take the left one. I typically go sidearm here, so that's what I'm gonna throw first. Just like that. Ooh, right under it. All right, so I threw the cane great the first time. See if I can throw it again here. Oh yeah, that should work. Oh, almost got the ace. I only had to bring my putting putters up here for this one. Here was the cane that actually hit the basket. Almost went in, and then here's my zone on that forehand shot. Man, this might be closer than I thought it was gonna be. I figured the backhand would kind of run away with it, but got some tougher holes coming up, so let's see what happens. All right, we are on to hole 5, 245 feet. This is a backhand shot all day for me. You wanna go through the gap on the right. The basket goes a little bit to the left. So you wanna have something that kind of hyzers in. Forehand's gonna be a little tricky for me just because I don't typically throw that kind of flip up shot, but that's why we're out here trying it. So let's go backhand first. Not a great throw, but a great result. I'm gonna try the FD here and just try to hyzer flip this one. Oh my goodness. What the junk is happening? Guys, I promise you, I never throw shots like this. This is complete luck. Well, this buzz shot here was incredibly lucky. Somehow it snuck through all those trees over on the right, but this FD shot, y'all, again, I never throw shots like this. I am loving the way it's working out for me. So we're on to hole 6, which is 251 feet, downhill and to the left. Definitely a backhand shot. I'm gonna go with the tomb first. Oh yeah, that is right by the basket. All right, I'm gonna do something I don't normally do, and that's forehand of mid-range. I'm gonna try out this Equine Zing here. Oh, it turned all right. Yikes. So that Zing shot was ugly, but it actually got down here enough to where I at least have an outside the circle look here. Could have been worse. Oh, just short. Ah, man, almost snagged one. All right, so tapping in here for the forehand shot. Now for the backhand, the tomb went just a little bit long, but nothing to stress over. Good birdie for the backhand shot there. So on to hole 7, 240 feet. Big backhand hole, goes all the way down the hill to the left. So I'm gonna go with the backhand first. All right, for forehand, I'm gonna go Berg again. I just really like the way this kind of slowly pans. I just need to make sure I give it the right angle here. Oh, clipped a tree branch. So I got clipped down here on the forehand shot. Pretty wide open. Should be able to secure a par at least. Yeah. Yeah, that'll secure it for the par for the forehand shot. All right, so for the backhand, I threw my wings. I think it hit this tree right here. Kind of slowed it down, but got about 15, 20 feet here. There we go. Backhand gets another one here. All right, hole 8 is going to be a tricky one, especially for the forehand. I'm going to try to go tomb on a backhand. That's typically what I throw here, and we'll work from there. Oh, and that should be great. Get by all that. Yeah, that'll work. All right, I'm going to try a new disc here. This is called the Hammer from Equine Disc. It's kind of like a pig type disc, got a thumb track and everything. I'm going to try to throw it over to the right here, see if it'll hold that line and kind of pan out. Not enough height. We got the hammer up here. I wouldn't say it's a real strong look, but nonetheless, it's a look. Oh, pretty close, right under it. All right, so the backhand shot got up here, hit the base of this tree, put me about 15 feet here. Yeah, another one for the backhand. Now, you might be thinking, well, this course is backhand friendly, which it most definitely is, but we're about to start getting to a few forehand shots, so there's still some ground to be gained for the forehand play. I told you we'd get to the forehand shots. Hole 9, 275, fades off to the right across the creek. I'm gonna go Firebird here, try to get one right through that gap, hopefully get it close. Just like that. Oh yeah, that is about perfect. For the backhand shot, I'm gonna go with the Origin. I'm gonna try to flex one through that gap as well. Oh, it's turning, turn. All right, I'm sure you can't see the disc, but it's barely inbounds. Barely missed the creek. I'm just gonna try to get it up here, maybe give it a little bit of a half bid. Oh. Take a par. All right, sorry y'all, don't really have a great place to put the camera. So I know it's kind of blocking the basket, but I must have hit one of these trees. Very tricky putt here. Got it? Let's go. Count one up for the forehand play. All right, on to probably the most difficult hole in the course, hole 10, 276. I'm gonna go with a forehand. That's typically what I go with. I'm gonna try out the Roman here. Oh, that's looking good. Oh, maybe too much turn. Fall through, but I think it's a long putt. All right, for the backhand play, I'm gonna try to go Origin, hug this right side, hopefully have it flip up. Oh, that looks good. It's gonna be left, but that's one of the best backhands I've ever thrown this hole. All right, so I got my forehand shot up here. Sorry, I don't even know if I'm in frame here or not, but no great place to put the camera. This is a scary putt, but I'm definitely gonna run it. Got it. Oh, sit right there. Good run. Like to get that one, but that one's a tough putt. All right, so we got to tap in here for the forehand shot. The backhand shot is about pin high. I'm way down here in the woods. Oh, too high. Sat down, that should tap in for a par. All right, on to hole 11 after 2 pars on the last hole, 292 feet. Basket plays a little bit to the left down the hill there, so I'm gonna go with the backhand first. Ooh, that looks really good. Gonna be a little bit to the left, but that should be down there. All right, I'm gonna try this Roman again. I really like this one on that last hole. It turned a little more than I thought, so could shape up nicely for this hole. That could be really good. We'll see. All right, I'm gonna start by putting the backhand shot first, which is not in a good position at all. I got a terrible skip over here. Oh, I thought that might have actually been on a good line. The forehand shot went deep, actually. I've got a weird window to this putt, but it's gonna be very tricky. All right, I'm gonna try the straddle. Oh, man. Leaving them so low. Man, almost gained one back for the forehand play. All right, on to hole 12, another forehand shot way over to the right. Got to kind of spike one in. So I'm gonna go forehand first, and then I'll try to figure out what I'm gonna throw for a backhand shot. A little out wide, but. All right, for the backhand, I'm gonna go with my flippiest disc, which is my beat up tomb. Try to get it up high and see if it'll drift over. Oh, flip. I threw it too much hyzer. Not great. All right, walking up to the backhand shot here. I'm just gonna pick up this tomb and throw it as my approach. Ooh, okay, at least it sat down. All right, forehand shot was not great, but still got up here for a putt. Get there. Ooh. All right, didn't roll quite as far as I thought, but still Got about 20 here. There we go. On to hole 13, another forehand friendly hole. You got the creek over to the right, so you want to make sure you have something that hugs that hillside without scooting down too far. I'm going to go with the Troja here. All right, for the backhand, we're going to go with the Kang again. I don't know why. I'm just kind of feeling how this disc is flying right now. So see if I can turn one in there. That looks halfway decent. Sit down. Okay, a little downhill putt. All right, I'm gonna come up here and putt the backhand shot first. I've got about 15, 20 feet, but pretty severely downhill. Woo, barely scooted that one in there. Somehow stayed on land here. Gonna give me a birdie for the forehand as well. All right, on to hole 14, 195 feet. Got that same creek that runs on the left side. I'm gonna go backhand and then probably do a soft little turnover for the sidearm shot. That should be great. Sit right there. Yeah, that's gonna be right by it. All right, you already know what I'm throwing for the sidearm. I'm gonna go Berg, try to just slightly turn one. Oh man. All right, so we got the creek behind us, but y'all didn't turn on this video to see me lay up. So we're about to run this. And no, sit right there. Oh yeah, I like how I said I wasn't gonna lay up, and then I didn't do either. I didn't lay up, and I most certainly did not give it a run, but count that as a bogey just because it's right there, so unfortunate. All right, on to 15. This is about a 300 to 320 hole. Plays more for a backhand, so I'm gonna go backhand to start. Oh, caught some tree limbs. Roll towards it. That was looking really good, but caught some tree limbs along the way. All right, we're gonna try the, whoa, wrong disc. What I meant to say was we're gonna try the Dynasty out here. Again, not a shot that I typically would ever throw, so I have no idea what this is gonna do, but we're gonna give it a try anyway. Oh, that was not terrible. Not great, but I kind of like how that flew. All right, so this definitely could have been a whole lot worse. My FD for the backhand is up there about 20 feet. Sit right there. Not helping my forehand with my putting. All right, as I mentioned, about 20 feet or so with the FD here. There we go. On to hole 16, 286 feet, dead straight. Just want to have something that holds straight pretty much the whole way. All right, well that is going to be safe, a little bit to the right. May be crazy, but I'm gonna try the Dynasty again. Dude, that is not bad. Not bad. All right, putting from down here, barely inbounds with the Dynasty. Buzz is right up here for a tap in. Missing low like crazy. Another bad putt by me. There we go. Backhand's kind of running away with it now. All right, on to hole 17, 370 feet. I'm gonna go with the Conqueror here. It might be too overstable. I'm gonna try to get some good flex on it. Hopefully it'll come back nicely. Just like that. Skip. Yeah, in the gap. All right, for the backhand, I'm gonna go with the Jackalope here. See if I can get one to turn right into that gap. Oh, not enough height. Drift. Certainly not the worst shot, but I'd like to have a little more. All right, so stepping up to my forehand first. Got the Conqueror right here, a little bit outside the circle. Yeah, so close. Then my backhand is just a few feet in front of it. Did the same thing twice. Gotta learn from your mistakes. All right, last hole, hole 18, 246 feet. I'm gonna go with the equine zing here. Oh, that flies pretty good. Oh yeah. All right, and for the forehand, you already know what I'm going with. I am going Dynasty here. Curved it. Not good. All right, so the Dynasty, despite how bad a shot it was, still have a putt. I'm gonna have to hyze it around these tree limbs though. Oh my goodness. All right, going from the zing, which faded a little more than I thought. And to be honest, I don't have much of a putt at all. I'm gonna try a little touch forehand here. There we go. That's one way to do it. Well guys, that's gonna wrap this video up. Hope you enjoyed it. Was able to learn a lot about my disc today, throwing shots that I might not normally throw, and so I'd encourage you to come out and try this. I think the backhand is definitely more of my play. Now, I will say that this course played more backhand friendly than forehand. I think that was pretty obvious, but still, I think I'm just way more comfortable with the backhand shot just in general. And so something to keep working on, maybe work on some of those touch forehand shots just a little bit. Don't forget to check out Flight Towel. I would highly encourage you to go and check out their website, see all the different products that they have, and make sure to get you a towel. But guys, appreciate y'all watching. I'll catch you in the next one.